Hi there, Malcolm here with my 44th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you September's TBR pile. With 13 titles to show you, let's get on with it. First up is my book of the month, Plague World by Alex Scarrow. This is book 3 of the Remade series, which has been remade into a different series entirely, for some reason. Well, despite that, I enjoyed the first two, so I thought I'd give it a go anyway, even though it's been recovered, renamed and rebranded. I'm enjoying it so far. It literally kicks off from where it left off on the previous book, and we'll film a review on this when I've done it. And when I have read it, I'll move on to my library book of the month, which is War of the Worlds Global Dispatches, edited by Kevin J. Anderson. And this features 19 short stories from the point of view of various historical figures during the Martian invasion. I've spotted this a couple of times now in the library and thought I'd give it a go. With the two essential reading out of the way, I can then get back to my normal reading pile. Kicking off with Starcraft Ghost Nova by Keith R. A. DiCandido. This was on my August TBR, but only managed to get 90 pages in before August finished. So with the two other books out of the way, I can then get on with reading that one. Enjoying it so far. The author was apparently inspired by Alfred Besteir's The Demolished Man, a book which I have actually read, and so I can see the similarities in this burgeoning psionic skill that Nova seems to be developing. And if you're not part of the StarCraft fandom, I'd say this is still generic enough for you to enjoy it even though you don't know anything about StarCraft. Provided I read that, I hope to complete the novelisation of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull by James Rowlands. If you're familiar with the film, they're just new to the fridge. I like reading novelisations because they sometimes give a little bit more insight into a scene or motivation that isn't always on screen. And following that one, I have to complete Light, book 6 of the Gone series by Michael Grant. In this series, everyone over the age of 16 has mysteriously vanished, and an impenetrable dome has covered the entire area. Furthermore, the children left find a lot of them now suddenly have special powers. What follows is anarchy, mass death, and lots of adventures. Really enjoying this series, and this is the final book from the main lot. Unfortunately, I can't tell you much about this one without giving away what's happened before, but everything's about to change. And then following on from that, book 5 of the Wild Chase series by Andy McDermott, The Cult of Osiris. Another thrilling archaeology with guns thrill ride, with lots of thrilling thrills. These adventures feature renowned American archaeologist Nina Wilde and her British bodyguard as she discovers things like the Garden of Eden, Excalibur, Tomb of Hercules. Really silly but great fun, highly enjoyable stuff. I'm over halfway on this one. And I also hope to finish Ice Hunt by James Rowlands. Another thriller, this one featuring some sort of aquatic monster. There's some secret installation buried in the ice, bad stuff going on, and people are fighting over who gets to find out what it is and control it if needs be. Again, another book of thrills and spills. Between all that, I hope to read some graphic novels. In particular, Star Wars Underworld, the Yavin Basilica. Jabba the Hutt makes a bet with some of his fellow Hutts into whom can get hold of the Basilica the quickest, and each one hires a bunch of bounty hunters and scruffy nerf herders to collect it for them. What follows is a hilarious farce through various planets and jungles, along with some other scoundrels that we know and love, fumble and Forrest Gump their way through this story. Great stuff and zany artwork. And then after that, I aim to read volumes 1 and 2 of Star Wars Empire. Admittedly, it's been a while since I last read these, I can't quite remember what they're about, but looking forward to rereading these anyway. And finally, for those regular viewers, you would know that I read to other members of my family, and so, to my wife, I've just started reading Mortal Coil by Derek Landy. This is book 5 of the Skullduggery Pleasant series, and as such I can't tell you too much about it. Skullduggery Pleasant is a dead detective, however that hasn't really stopped him from getting on with it. And he's taken under his wing, as it were, a young girl who's interested in the world that she's found herself in suddenly. In these stories, the bad people generally try and do a bad thing, or create a bad thing, or bring back basically Cthulhu and his minions, or the equivalent. And it's Skullduggery Pleasant's job to stop them from doing it. At just over 600 pages, this is the thickest book in the series so far, but really enjoying every page. My older son, I'm still reading book 3 of the Adventure series by Willard Price, Underwater Adventure. The summer holidays have kind of got in the way of reading, so I haven't really progressed with this very far. But two boys go on an adventure to find sunken treasure. He's quite enjoying this series. And for my younger son, I'm still reading Muddle Earth 2 by Paul Stewart and Chris Riddle. This is a Chronicles of Narnia, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter spoof, where young Joe finds himself in this silly world with his sister this time, and they go on a number of daft and ridiculous adventures with Randolph the Wise, his talkative budgie Veronica, and their three-eyed ogre, Norbert the Not Very Big. Great fun and an excellent book to read to young children. Or actually to read aloud, to be honest. And there we go, quite a lot of books to get through. I'll see how I get on. If you have read any of those books or are thinking about reading any of them, then please do let me know your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. But as always, if you have nothing nice to say, then please do keep it to yourself. Thank you. Or if you'd like to share with me your September TBR, then please leave a link or a list in the comment section down below and I'll check it out. One book you might want to try is my very own Flavours, a short story compilation, volume 1, featuring 9 short stories from the horrific to the daft, available in the Amazon store as paperback or e-reader. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see you later.